Before I get started, I am super excited. I hit 1,000 subscribers. I am so honored that you subscribed to my channel and are following me. Be watching because I will be doing a video with a special surprise for you. Let's get on with today's card. Hello everyone. I'm so glad you have joined me today. I am working on another stencil idea. Today, I'm going to make my own stencil. I had this idea and it hit me all of a sudden as I was trying to think of an idea to do. I have the retired detail bead dies and it has a hexagon in it. Now I looked, I don't have a hexagon stencil, but I can make my own stencil. So I have cut out the pieces, and now you can also cut this out of just the crushed curry. But I wanted to do some stenciling. So I'm going to take that piece, and I saved my panel that I cut it out of, and I cut it out of the middle. I'm going to take some tape, and I'm only using a tiny, tiny piece because I'm going to tape it and I don't want to go over top. In fact, I'm going to cut it in half. I don't want to go over top where I have, where I'm going to stencil, or it's going to mess up. All right, so I'm going to stencil that, tape that in place there. I'm going to take a piece and tape it here, and I'm just taping the edge, and I think I need like 2 more pieces and that'll be it. So I'm going to cut this one in half again, and we're going to make our own stencil. It's sticking up here, so that's the reason why I'm thinking I need a piece here to hold it down. Oops. No, it went down. I didn't see it. And maybe one right here. And then I've kind of taped it in place so it's not going to go anywhere. All right. All right, so I have that ready to go. I am using the Be My Valentine and the punch for this card. I'm going to make a bee. I have a piece of white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Piece of black that's 4 by 5 1/4. And my card base is crushed curry, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have some Memento black ink. I have some crushed curry, and a blending brush. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put a piece of paper underneath, a scrap paper, because I'm going to take my homemade stencil, and you can do this with any, excuse me, any die that you have. And I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm going to brush on some crushed curry. Okay. And this stencil idea, excuse me, is to create a background in like a corner or part of it. I'm going to do it in several spots on mine. Okay. All right. Ooh, love it. Then I'm going to come down here to this corner and I'm going to do another one. And the only thing you have to be worried about with this is if you use another color, it will reactivate and may muddy what you have. All right, let's do a little bit here. And I'm just gonna, so check your stamps and see if you can make your own stencil. And I'm gonna stop there. All right, now I needed scrap paper. So I can move this out of the way and let that dry a little bit. And I'm gonna make my bee. So I'm going to start with my body, and I'm going to stamp it with crushed curry. All right. And I need to re-ink my pad. We used it in class, and it's pretty. It's used a lot of it up. All right, so there's my body. Now I'm going to switch to black, and I'm going to do the stripes on him. And you can make your bee, oops, got it on my finger, get it off. You can make your bee go in either direction. Now I will tell you, if you take the tip of the tail right there and match it up with that, making sure I don't have any on the tip of the circle or the oval, and then watch your top and bottoms on your stripes, it matches up perfectly. If you want your bee to go the other direction, you can easily do so. And you know what? I think I'm going to do another bee. I'm going to have it going in the opposite direction. So let me stamp another one. Since I have the supplies out, I might just as well go ahead and do it. And then this time, I'm going to stamp my bee going in the other direction, and I'm watching that tip and my, there we go. All right, so there's that. And now I need my wings. So I'm going to stamp 2 wings. I just got to be careful. There's that. And I love this set because this set has 4 different faces. I love this one with the smiley face. So that's the one I'm choosing to use. So I'm going to stamp that little smiley face on there. We had such a fun time making cards with this set. All right, we're going to use the set and the paper again next month. All right, now I have my stamp. So I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this bee. Oops, I got to cut some off. I try to cut my paper the right size, but sometimes I don't get it. So let me punch him out. All right. And then I know I have to trim off this because these go in at an angle. So, and you want to have space here. It makes a heart, but you want that bottom of the heart because that allows you, and I'm going to punch this bee out because then I can do the wings easier. You want to have that space so you can add your glue dot to put his wings on the body. And I'll show you the tip for that. Oops, I got to cut some off of this. It doesn't want to go down in there right. All right. Okay, got that. Now, let me get all of this out of here. Let's get our bees put together. All right, make sure they're going the right way. All right, let me get my glue dots. And I'm going to put a glue dot at the tip of each of these. All right. And that's my puppy. She wants up. She can come up, but she doesn't do it. Every once in a while when I ignore her, she does. Okay, so that's it. I have found it easiest to put it down flat and to put my bee on top of it. You want to make sure you cover the tips. You don't want it down too low. So I go up a little higher and I kind of match up the stripes with the tips. All right, so there's our bees. Now, I need my black piece. We're going to put this on the black piece. Now, I have the old Hive embossing folder. You can also do that. We did a really cute card I would consider it like a fancy fold. And what we did was we took and we cut it, we embossed, no, we cut it first. We took a smaller piece than normal for the width. And then we took the hexagon hive embossing folder, and we embossed the front, and then we dragged the crushed curry ink pad over it so it colored the hive, the tops of the hive. It was really cute. I don't have it up here, or I would show it to you. I took it downstairs to write up the tutorial. All right, I'm going to add this on like so. Now, I don't have any left, but if you have any of those bees charms that were left, they would be cute on here. All right, getting my dimensionals now. All right, here's that. And that. That one, and that one. Oh, she's up here. She made it. Good girl. When I ignore her, she comes up. It's not that she can't. She just... she's a little unsure of her footing on the steps, but she's learning. I don't have, my steps are hardwood, and it's not good for little puppies' paws. I say that, and she's going to be a year old in a couple of weeks, so she won't be a puppy much longer. All right, now let me get my backs off. And I don't know if I'm going to put a sentiment on here or not. Let's see. Let's do this one here and that one there. And you know, I think what I'm going to do is add some gems. Okay, I'm going to pull in these sequins. These are, and I pulled them in because they kind of look like a hive in the middle. Ooh, don't stick, don't stick, don't stick. I want it there. All right. Let me get a couple more on here. This is the pastel adhesive back sequins. I don't know if they're still current or not. I have a lot of retired sequins that I use. All right, there we go. And let me get these put away. And there's today's stencil idea. Isn't this a cute card? And I decorated the inside and the envelope using the same idea. Now, if you took class with me last month, and this month coming up, or this month and next month, you'll be able to create this card. In your packet, there was some hexagon paper. All you have to do is cut around it and put it up there instead of a stencil if you don't have this set. Really cute. I hope you enjoyed today's idea and that you will join me for next Friday for the last card in the stencil series. If you've got any ideas about what series you would like me to do next, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. Have a fabulous Friday, guys. Bye.